All right, guys, we are back with another quick full face of the makeup because why not? So, I am going to use my e.l.f. jelly. That's not even e.l.f. Nana. That's Maybelline Jelly Poreless Primer and pair with my e.l.f. Wool Glow Primer in the shade Sunburst. These two primers have been my go to lately. You all know I'm a primer girl, so when I tell you about a primer, most times it's always going to be a drugstore primer, like always going to be a drugstore primer. But if I tell you about a primer, that means it's really good. I am all about prepping and priming the face prior to makeup application. I'm just trying any and everything to make my makeup look great on my skin. So I'm just using those two primers, priming everything and making sure my face has already been moisturized, but I'm just making sure I need that e.l.f. Wool Glow because it has SPF 30 in it. So that's going to help me with my SPF because y'all know I don't really put on SPF like that. So I'm taking my new favorite brow product, which would be the L'Oreal Faux Brow Pen in the shade Dark Brunette. I got this one from Amazon, but you can get it from Ulta, Walmart, Target, wherever you shop at. And I like this because it's a long lasting. I feel like it's long lasting. It's very long lasting, matter of fact, because the packaging says that you can wear your brows for 2 days. I don't know how that's going to work, but you can wear your brows for 2 days. And like I said, I noticed that when I am cleansing my face at night, like I use the makeup remover and my brows really don't come off. It doesn't come off until I put on like my cleansing product and then they start to fade away. So I can see this being a 2-day brow product. So I'm just lightly filling it in, mostly my tail area. It's what I concentrate the most on. And then I'll lightly fill in the front of my brow. I love this brow pencil. I already have a backup. I purchased a backup. This is dark brunette, but I think I purchased soft black. It should be on the way soon from Ulta. Ulta was having a sale. Buy one L'Oreal, get the second one 50% off. So I'm taking my red Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I'm going to mix it with my Lancome Tint Idole in the shade 495, which is my foundation shade. I'm going to mix those two together to color correct because you know I was suffering from a breakout, so I wanted to color correct. And I find that when I use my skin tone and then the color corrector shade to color correct, it helps with the hyperpigmentation or the dark spots just a little bit better. So I'm taking a fluffy concealer brush to blend all of that out and then a sponge to pat it out. I try not to. I am one for with products. I know I can blend so much that I blend the products away. So I'm trying to work on that. You know, every day I sit down and do my makeup, I always make a decision to try to do something new, try to use something new, never get stuck in my same routine. I never want to do that. So then I took my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade 35. It's normally what I use to set my highlight areas. I'm just using that. I'm going to put that on my eyelid today because I wasn't going to do eyeshadow. I just wanted like maybe like a matte eyelid. And now of course I'm going to use my juvia'splace Nubian something. Noir eyeliner. You see it right there. I'm just going to take that and draw me not even a bold wing, just enough that when I put on my lashes, that uh, my lash line, it kind of blends with my lash line, if that makes sense. And this is one of my very simple looks. Like I probably can do this type of look in my sleep minus the color correcting. I'll be so happy once my skin like gets back to normal and I don't have to color correct because believe me y'all, that is one step that I do not enjoy doing every time I do my makeup. I really just want to put on either the foundation or the concealer or whatever it may be and go about my business. And color correcting just adds another step. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. We all suffer from breakout here and there. It's going to leave some dark marks that we got to work with. But a lot of my buddies here have told me of some items that they use to prevent dark marks from appearing when they have a breakout. So I'm going to try it. So I'm using my Revlon Color Stay for Ollie Combo Skin in the shade 600 Cinnamon. And I'm going to mix it with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Been loving this trick, been loving this trick, been loving this trick. And I mix those two together, and then I use a flat foundation brush to apply it, and then I'll go with my fluffy flat brush, dense brush, to blend everything out. But this is how we start off, and this is an Ulta brand brush that I purchased maybe like 2 years ago and never used it. I've been absolutely loving the hack of combining my foundation with a gripping primer. Y'all probably gonna hear me say this like for the next couple of videos. You'll hear me talk about it. But I got it from Natasha S. I got this tip from Natasha S here on YouTube. So check out her videos. But that is who I got it from. And I've been using it nonstop ever since. It's just something about it. It's something about it that just makes my makeup lay so great on my face. Like it was already laying really good. But now it's like, it's perfection now. And it just, I don't know if it's allowing my makeup to just last longer throughout the day, even though I never really had a big issue with my foundation and stuff like creasing or caking or moving throughout the day. But this just put it on 10. I'm just showing y'all my lashes. Like I use the same lashes all the time. I used to have this favorite pair that I got from Amazon, but now I can't find them. So now I'm on a search for some new eyelashes. I love demi wispy lashes. Something I don't like the 25 millimeter lashes. I don't need anything that's that full. Like I probably can do like maybe like a 14, 16. As long as it's really fluffy, then we're good to go. So right now I'm taking my duo glue, which you all know is the one in the green packaging. That's the only eyelash glue I use, and I get it from Amazon for like $5. I put it on the lash band, and then I put a little bit on my lash line, and I let those lashes sit for probably like 5 or so minutes because I need the glue to get really, really tacky. At one point, when I first started lashes, like I would put the glue on and try to put it on, and the lash would just fall out instantly, or maybe like the outer part would like be lifted. Like I struggled so much with lashes, but now we got it. So for concealer, I am using Fenty Hydrating Concealer in the shade 400W. That's my base concealer. That's the first concealer I'm going to use, which is geared more toward my skin tone to cancel out any hyperpigmentation I might have underneath my eye, any darkness. And then I'll go in with my highlighting shade, which is shade 400N. And that's going to add the brightness, the pop of color that I'm looking for to bring light to the center of my face. And that's what we're doing. Natasha also used these Fenty concealers. They were in my collection. I completely forgot about them. I know they were good because that's why they were in my collection. But it's kind of one of those things I just set to the side. I was using something else, and now I'm back to it. I can't put it down. So I'm decided to bronze up today with this micro smooth powder from Sephora, and it's in the shade 665 Toffee. And I felt like it would be dark enough to give me a slight bronze. Because once again, this is kind of like a makeup, no makeup type look. It's not nothing too deep about it. Like I feel like you can wear this to the grocery store, you can wear this to work, you can wear this to soccer practice, like you can wear this out to eat. It's what you would call a universal type look, right? I'm taking my Nars and CANA bronzer to further bronze up. I'm a bronzed girl. I love for everything to be bronzed, to look a certain way, and that's it. Some of my MAC Prep and Prime lip primer to prime my lips with, which I almost broke. Imagine that. I was struggling with that lip primer. The longer you let your concealer like sit, the more full coverage you're going to have. So try to let it sit. I know it's irritating. You're like, I need to go. I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up and blend stuff. But the longer you can let it sit, the better off, the more coverage you'll have. I'm just taking a triangle sponge, a dry triangle sponge, and just blending everything out. And as you can see, the Fenty did its job. What I love about this routine is the longevity of it and how long lasting it allows my makeup to last throughout the day. I think that's the big takeaway from why I am obsessed with using these particular products in the routine I've been using. So right here, I'm using my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder in the shade. It's not translucent. In the shade Honey. Laura Mercier loose setting powder in the shade Honey. I'm taking that to set the highlighted areas. Then, of course, go back with my foundation brush because my foundation brush is key. That's my blending tool. That's going to blend out any streaks, any lines, any harsh areas. Blending my concealer with my foundation, with my contour, with my blush. It's just blending everything together. Then, I did all of that while the eyelash glue was sitting there getting tacky. So now I'm able to just pop those lashes on and they're going to stick and be stuck. I actually got caught in the rain this day and my lashes didn't fall off, y'all. Yay for me. My eyelashes did not fall off. So I'm just using a long pair of tweezers to apply my lashes. Y'all know some days I leave my tweezers in there for you all to see. And sometimes y'all know how to do it. Right? I'm just I'm about to say plucking them together, like kind of like squeezing them together so my lashes will blend in with the falsies. There's no telling what I'm looking for. I'm probably looking for a lip product. Y'all know I'm always looking for something. Okay, then I'm going to take, I know the packaging, but I don't know what it is. It'll be linked in the description box, y'all. I know the packaging, but I have no idea. It's something by Wet n Wild. It's not my cloud pout. It's something else. Then I'm going to take Strawberry Milkshake from Lawless Plumping Gloss for the center. Then I'll spray my face and then I'll jump back in. So we can get this outro and talk to you guys. Whatever. L'Oreal setting spray. Best setting spray out there. Check it out. Okay, I'll be back. Alright guys, this is the completed Friday type look. I am loving mixing my foundation with my primer. Once again, I got that technique from Tasha S here on YouTube. She said she got it from someone else, but I can't remember. I just think it makes my makeup already, look how greasy I am. Makes my makeup last a little longer. It just looks flawless to me. For whatever reason, I like it. So, wipe my nose. Oh my gosh. That's it. I'm going to make sure everything is blended one last time. And I'm out the door to work. So, if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out tremendously. And go over my eyebrows. And I'm out of here. Peace out. Bye, y'all.